So when we're talking about disrespect, I think sometimes we start to speak and you might have people that heckle you or make smart comments. It's really, really important to establish your boundaries. So for instance, as a speaker, there's times where I have people in the audience that kind of heckle or make funny comments, especially if I'm speaking like after dinner, so people have been drinking. What I've learned that works well for me is to let them say what they have to say and I turn it around on its head. So I usually find a way to kind of make fun of them, not in a mean way, but literally use their words back and forth. Because what happens is everyone else is kind of participating in the situation. It's not mean, but then that person's like, oh, wait, I can't just shoot bullets at you because some of them are going to ricochet and come back at me. So it kind of gets people to even out when they're addressing you that way. When we're talking about more interpersonal communication, when it's maybe one-on-one or a smaller group of people and it seems like someone is kind of coming at you or targeting you in a disrespectful way, it's really important to kind of nip situations in the bud. And there's different ways to do it. Typically, I'll try to have a one-on-one conversation with a person first. Before my current itineration as a speaker, I was once a sales manager for a large hotel chain. And when I was doing that, I was in my early 20s, over a department, very young. So young that most people didn't know how old I was at the company. And so it was hard for me to navigate this space, not only as a woman, a very young woman, and a tiny woman at that. But I learned early on that if you take people aside and you address it, not with anger, but you ask them, you say, I noticed that, there seems to be an issue with this. Can you flesh this out for me? I want to make sure that we're not stuck in this place. Most people get back on track because they're so used to no one ever addressing the problem that they don't know what to do. Now, if it continues, I do think it's important to make sure that you demand respect in a meeting. So again, if someone's cutting you off, there's nothing wrong with you saying, I'm so sorry. I really want to be able to finish my thoughts. Can I finish this? And then afterwards, I would love to hear your contribution because I know that you have something great to add. So there's a way to do it so that you don't come off as confrontational, but you do come off as someone who's setting boundaries that you cannot be easily run over.